is flowing like a rivalry game. And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we see a squad from the ACC, the Syracuse Orange, taking on another team from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles. 3A Sports College football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the room by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Couldn't find a way to create that open field as he stopped at the 25. So Syracuse's offense will go to work first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they're going to be hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that day.
Oh, man, you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards, all the different networks, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And in this offense, you know as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's heading the other way.
Oh, man, you get your first carry, you're so excited, trying to make a difference, trying to make a play, trying to prove yourself, and you coughed it up. That's not a good start. First carry to fumble and give it to the
shotgun now. Here's an inside give.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Quarterback adapting. Makes a man miss. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down, and now sets up 4th down. And you don't see the defense sprinting out the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
To the air, it's Casey. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Oh, man, the big fellas, they usually have the soft hands. Your security blanket is your tight end, but that one hit him in the hands, and he just couldn't do it.
Behind the change now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's McKinney. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Touchdown, Cuse. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Florida State was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in Tallahassee over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. Never know what can happen when 2 good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Thanks for the update. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
try to keep your emotions in check.
Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And the Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They booted away on 4th down. Wants to return it. A solid return there. Offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. It's brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5.
And on 2nd down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense. Committing to the run game, not abandoning.
Turning it on! Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
Dropping back, it's Casey. He's got it.
Days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers slipping down the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. The RPO fire complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. He'll do it himself. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've had a really productive 1st half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Fakes the grab on the left. He That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's McKinney. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Working that left side now. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Syracuse comes to the line on first and goal. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Wants to throw. It's Casey. Looking to get in. Touchdown, Syracuse. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty damn good.
Got his man to the left. Really nice pickup here as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete on the right side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Rushes on him. He's got the back in the middle. Leads into the open. Goals pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's first and 10. Throws to the tight end. Just a hair too much on him from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Leaves it with the running back. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead. They'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's McKinney. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. back to throw. It's Casey. It's complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Syracuse right back at it.
Brings up second down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads it downfield. Makes the catch. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cuse.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment beat. Dang, you talk about home field advantage? Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
And he's going to bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He'll bring it out in the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And that stiff arm he's got might as well be a sledgehammer. He's got it out to the 16. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, he dropped the football. He had it right in the middle of the field and just ran before he finished the catch. It'll be fourth down. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Touchdown, Orange. Special teams proving to be special.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Wisconsin delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Madison. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the Big Ten. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Boston College will send out the punt team.
To kick it away.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to pass. It's Casey. He unleashes a long one. Makes the catch, and a huge play on the left side. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive again.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Power football with the run. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run there. Just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. The give to the back. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Pressure coming. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Unleashes one. Got his man downfield. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Golden Eagles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on second down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. He's looking downfield to throw. Dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder for the right hash. And this one splits the uprights. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain punch. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. A strike downfield. Wide open on the right. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Finding an escape route. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He wants it all. Touchdown, Syracuse. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
And oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Terrell. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They'll run the screen. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Looking everywhere for room to run, with really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Moving away from pressure. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
And it's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole.
And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. We've come to the break, and it's Syracuse on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Syracuse will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible. It'll go out of bounds. Depends on where they spot him. It looks as if it'll be around the 45. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
As a defensive lineman, let me tell you something. This is hunting season. This is when you pin your ears back and you absolutely fly to the quarterback, and you can see it. They know it's pass, and they get to him again.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing.
Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Hunt is on its way. the field. Here's the heat. On the run, still looking. Got his man on the right. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cuse. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Hard running there. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff. Stopped almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Boston College coming to the line after moving the chain. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They want to run this quarterback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half.
Syracuse.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground.
And the Syracuse offense will take away 1st and 10.
Looking downfield, it's Casey. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day. Like, great day. They built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Got it in the middle. It's McKinney. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
Intentional grounding.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Catch in the middle. It's McKinney. And they get him down. Syracuse right back at him. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Bring in the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
It's complete to the left. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Hart. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Syracuse comes to the line on first and goal. Makes the grab on the left. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today. But build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the state is.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Boston College will send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He will not make a fair catch. And bring it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Final minute. This game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
Snagged in the middle. It's Durham. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Syracuse right back at it. Now from inside the red zone. Going for 6. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Got room on the return. The 40. Past the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, letting build some momentum for some future games.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it away at the 25. The give to the running back from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. He
to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.